Hey everybody, welcome back. Posted on the group page that I was going to try and do a video. Can't get one to upload. We're going to try this again. Try and shorten it up a little bit. Information deal, 2024 B.O.P. Heartland Nationals, Kearney Raceway Park, Kearney, Nebraska, 4860 Imperial Avenue, 68847 is the zip. August 23rd, 4th, and 5th. Friday. Gates open after lunch. Nothing really going on. This is our traditional drop trailers, meet and greet, wine and dine, whatever you want to call it deal. I've talked to a couple of my boys about doing barbecue. That's the plan, I think, for this year for an evening supper thing. We will probably so much a plate. We're not going to try and break you or anything like that, but we've got to make sure that the guys recover their investment, if you will. I think Chris and I are going to back them on it, but we'll see. But basically, I'll be there Friday afternoon to set up my spot, obviously. Usually that's about 30 minutes, an hour before Todd shows up. Hi, Todd. And then we'll hang out Friday. I had tried and talked about getting a Friday thing going on, test and tune, or some kind of a gambler's race or jackpot race or something like that, but I still haven't progressed with that anymore. We've got to work around EMT crews, ambulance availability, that kind of stuff for the area. It's football season when we do this, so a lot going on, obviously. And the track crew, they all have day jobs. The track isn't run solely independently by itself. Everybody that works there has a day job that they have to pay attention to, and is their obvious priority. So whether or not anything happens on track Friday, sorry about that, air compressor bleeding off. Whether or not anything happens Friday evening is still up in the air, but I'm not really going to plan on it. If something changes, obviously I'll let you know. Saturday is our race day. Trying to read from my paper. Saturday's our race day. I'm not sure, now that I look at this, I don't know when the gates will be open. I don't know, noon, 11, we'll be there. Officially, I'm not sure when we're going to light off, either 2, 3 o'clock, somewhere around there. I am unprepared. What I can tell you is Saturday, race day for the B.O.P. Heartland Nationals. $60 car and driver. Spectator fees for the day. An adult is $15 for the day, $20 for the weekend. Kids 6 to 12 is $5 a day, $10 for the weekend. Kids 5 and under are free. Friday there's no entry fee or anything like that. But for Saturday and Sunday, those are the prices. If you plan on staying for the weekend, obviously buy the pass. I mean, it's a better deal. 3 classes of racing, all quarter mile dial-in deal, bracket racing like we all do. Bracket 1, right now, unless something changes, we're going to go with this, but bracket 1 will be $11.99 and faster, and it is reserved for traditional or pure B.O.P. cars. Buick bodied, Buick powered, Olds bodied, Olds powered, Pontiac bodied, Pontiac powered. Bracket 1 and 2 are both reserved for that. Bracket 1's $11.99 and faster, probably looking at more of a Super Pro type of car, class car. Bracket 2 is 12 flat, 12,000 and slower, more of a sportsman street type of car. And bracket 3 is a half-breed class. That's anything swapped. You got a Buick with a big Chevy in it. You got a Regal with a small block Chevy in it. That's your class. The new GT LS in anything is in the half-breed class. The turbo Trans Am with the Buick turbo engine in it, that's a half-breed. That's the rules. It is what it is. Sunday, that's our classes. We will run in the track's time frame, and work around their schedule. They're going to have, I'm sure they'll have test and tune and a gamblers race that night themselves. Always do. Sunday is it's a track run bracket race day. I mean, it's the only reason I mention it. Well, not really. I mean, because they're letting us come play too on Saturday, but Sunday is track run, all your normal bracket classes, and we'll be running for a Wally. I know there's some of us that stay and run Sunday and have over the years and race for that Wally trophy. I know Randy stayed and won several there, but that's kind of why back in the before time, that's why we picked this weekend, because it's track run and it's Wally race weekend. So a full weekend for sure. Friday's the meet and greet, drop trailers, set up your pit stall, all that good stuff, and we're gonna have barbecue. Saturday is our race day for the B.O.P deal, and then Sunday is a regular scheduled bracket race day. Sponsors list, let's get down that. In no specific order, the sponsors list from the last video that you saw has grown, obviously. And that's why I'm making this video, to get information out there, tell you what, not only who's going to make it happen for you, but tell you what you're going to be racing for thus far. So down the list, no particular order. I don't do that. I mix it up every time. Every sponsor is just as important as the last. And I do this on purpose. I mean, these are the guys and gals, folks, that make this happen for us. They provide the funds that you're going to be racing for. It should go without saying, but if at all possible, please use their services. Please show them some appreciation, show them the appreciation that we have for them coming and helping us do this. So let's start here. Southwest Feeders, Randy Messenger, I believe that's in Hayes Center, Nebraska. Finish Line Motorsports, Bob and Amy Makeley, Hastings, Michigan. Ben's Machine Shop in Hayes, Kansas, Ben Saab. I hope I pronounced that right, Ben. Atwood Liquor, Larry Aldridge, Atwood, Kansas. Goodland Machine, John Purviance, Goodland, Kansas. Johnson Body Shop, Randy Johnson, St. Francis, Kansas. Worth Racing, Kurt Worth, Hayes, Kansas. Holdridge Equipment, Dan Powers, Holdridge, Nebraska. High Torque Racing, Auto Body, Mike and Cindy Garrison in Meriden, Kansas. Tardis Vacation Rentals, Dave and Mary, our olds guy, Cedar Edge, Colorado. Holdridge Auto Parts, Alan Bergeson, Holdridge, Nebraska. High Torque Upholstery Shop, Nick in Topeka. Nick, I'm not going to butcher your name. Mike, I need to talk to you about how to say that so I can hear it. Topeka, Kansas, High Torque Upholstery. Restore and Waterproofing Contractors, Inc., Dave Falley. I've got Topeka written down here, but Dave, I think that's in Wichita and Kansas City also. Isn't that correct? High Plains Journal, Bud Mears, McDonald, Kansas. And John Soares, John Jr., our GS Nats event director, has chipped in. Putnam Valley, New York, has chipped in for to sponsor our funds. Our funds. He has chipped in to sponsor our prize monies. Let's say that. Now let's car show. Different page. We're gonna have a little car show. Quick, thrown together, nothing serious car show. Don't come expecting a car show. Come expecting just a car show. For you guys out there that might see this, that you'd like to go to a B.O.P event, you know, see Buick, Olds, Pontiac cars, but you're really not into the racing thing, we're going to have a little car show. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I know how I'm going to do it, but very simple. If you drive your car through the gate, you drive your B.O.P through the gate, we're going to reserve some parking somewhere collectively for all of you guys. And I'll come up with a couple, three, probably best Olds, Buick, and Pontiac. Little trophies, nothing special, nothing real elaborate. There's no entry fee, any of that stuff. All you got to do is roll through the gate in your B.O.P. And if they don't direct you, find me. I won't be hard to find. I'll be the guy running all over the place. Find me. We'll try and find you some reserved parking so that you can come take place in the event, participate in the event. Not everybody's a drag racer like most of us that are following this, but we wanted to add something for the guys that want to come out, still participate in the event, and have a good day. So, little car show. The only entry fee you've got is to roll through the gate and pay a spectator fee. And I will randomly, 2, 3, 5, 61, 42 hike people, I'll randomly pick somebody and tell them, just go pick me out the best Buick, go pick me out the best Oldsmobile, go pick me out the best Pontiac. And it's just nothing serious at all. We're going to try and relax and give y'all something to participate in. Okay, let's go to awards. The awards for this deal. I'm going to go up the list on this side. First off, but in no particular order, random thing. Perfect Light, the Toolkit, Harold Rolls, Peterborough, Ontario, Canada. I talked to Harold a couple weeks ago on the phone, and held him on the phone entirely too long. But again, Steve, you left with it last year. Out of Peterborough, Harold donated another toolkit. Perfect reaction time. 3 O's on your time slip. First one to do it is going to get a free toolkit from Harold. That happens. It's up for grabs in time trials and eliminations. So it doesn't matter all day that day, Saturday. If you show me triple O's, we've got a prize for you. Take a shot at the tree. Time trials is a great place to do that. Take a shot at it. I believe, Steve, you did it in the semifinals last year, I think it was, right? Which, that's just brutal, by the way. But all day, time trials and eliminations, Perfect Light gets you a toolkit. Next up, Tree Chopper Award, Randy Messenger's axe. Best reaction time during eliminations gets you a $100 bill and the axe trophy. I gotta make sure I say this right. During eliminations, best reaction time, all 3 classes, best reaction time during eliminations throughout the event. We won't know until the finals are over in all 3 classes who won it, but it gets you a $100 bill and the axe. Next up, Randy, you mentioned it. Worst reaction time. We're going to come up with something. Worst reaction time with a win in eliminations. The worst reaction time on a winning pass during eliminations is going to get you a prize there too. Don't know what that is. Randy gave away a busted clock one year. Rodney, didn't you win that last year? Year before. Anyways, worst reaction time during eliminations on a winning pass is going to get you a trophy of some kind, an award of some kind. Haven't narrowed that down yet. Next up, distance traveled. Whoever comes the longest distance to this event to race, I'm gonna give you $200 in cash. It'll fill your fuel tank, hopefully a time or two to get you back home. Long distance travel award, whatever you want to call it. Distance traveled is what I got written down here. Whoever comes the longest distance to participate, to race in this event, is going to leave with a couple $100. Help you out. Thank you. A sign of appreciation for making the poll. Okay, moving up. 3 classes. I'm gonna go down the sponsors list again, just so you all know. Get ready. 3 classes. The monies that I'm about to talk about have been made available due to these sponsors that I mentioned once already. Half-breed class. What are you racing for? Here we go. Half breed, 500 to win, 300 to runner up, 100 and 100 to the semifinalists. Bracket 2, the next two. Remember, these are pure B.O.P classes. The sportsman class or street class, bracket 2, is 600 to win, 350 to runner up, 100 and 100 to the semis. And bracket 1, the faster class, bracket 1 are pro, super pro type cars. Bracket 1 is 1,500 to win, 600 to runner up, 200 and 200 to the semifinals. Basically, what we're looking at is just 5,000, a little over 5,000 total purse for a day of racing, BOPs. I'm excited about that. I think it's a nice little purse for a one-day gig. And so far, we are not done approaching sponsors or talking to them yet. But we'll, if more sponsors come on board, obviously those numbers will go up, and I will keep you all informed. But really, that's about it. Trying to keep this one a little shorter. Sponsors list one more time. I will, well, CPR, my classic performance company, obviously I'm going to sponsor too, but High Plains Journal, Bud Mears, John Sortis Jr., our Nats director, these are all sponsors. And let's just go up the list. High Plains Journal, John Sortis, Harold Rolls, Restore and Waterproofing Contractors, Inc., High Torque Upholstery, Holdridge Auto Parts, Tardis Vacation Rentals, High Torque Racing Auto Body, Holdridge Equipment, Worth Racing, Johnson Body Shop, Goodland Machine, Atwood Liquor, Ben's Machine Shop, Finish Line Motorsports, and Southwest Feeders. Those are the people that are going to make this event happen. Those are the people 100% responsible for the prize monies that we just talked about, the money that we're going to give away. They have made that happen. They are the ones that we need to thank. Obviously, use their service if we can in any way, shape, or form, and show them the appreciation that we need. On race day at the awards deal, I will have this book with me. I always have a book, and I will talk about them again for sure. They get mentioned in every video we do. And really, that's about it. Let's, I don't think I've forgotten anything. Beginning of the video, dates, B.O.P. Heartland Nationals, Kearney Raceway Park. Race season's about to light off, y'all. Julesburg, Todd up in Julesburg, they ran chassis cert and had a test day last weekend. Kearney is supposed to go off this weekend, weather permitting. Weather's not looking good for me here, but I haven't got my heads back from the machine shop yet. Nothing like waiting to the last minute, which is par for the course for me. But Kearney is supposed to go off this weekend for their first race of the season. I hope the weather holds, all that good stuff, so they can get it off. But that's it. That's all. A little short video. I got to get back to work before the air compressor pops off, bleeds off again. I hope y'all are excited. Looking forward to seeing y'all. Watch for more videos to come. And for sure, if we add sponsors to the list, I will make sure and make up another video, get that information posted up, and share with y'all who's making your event happen. The sponsors are making it happen. Kearney is letting us come and play in their sandbox. It's going to be fun. Mark your calendars. Get it on every calendar. Share the video. Share the flyers. I'm going to update the flyer, by the way, too, with the prize monies. But share the flyers, share the video, do whatever you got to do to get the word out. I'd like this to be a good event for the track, and I'd like to establish us as an option for anybody in a Buick, Olds, or a Pontiac throughout the country. Most of the B.O.P. events are further back east. We all know that. So let's build something in the central states that gives us folks that are farther out west an option to attend. If you know of a schedule or you know of a list anywhere, get us on it. Mention us. Talk about us. GS Nats are about to go down. Talk about it. Pass the word for y'all that are going to go. Pass the word. Talk about it. Let people know there are options out there. And I really hope that we are an option for anybody that wants to come. Any questions, feel free to ask. I'll do the best I can. If I can't do it, Dave or Travis they're in the loop. Those would be our Pontiac and Oldsmobile representatives. They're in the loop. Maybe they can answer it. If not, I will get to you as soon as possible. I will answer any questions that I can. So that's it. Time to go back to work. I'll see y'all later.